Oh, hey, Plank, how's it going? You look extra happy today. What's going on? Oh, really? What? Whoa! Plank says he's super happy because today we're going to be opening up the newest set of Disney Lorcana, Archazia's Island. We have Mad Hatter, Mirabelle, and Bolt on the cover of this Disney Lorcana box. This is the first booster box of this set that we are going to be opening up. So we are definitely excited. Sit tight, buckle up, maybe grab a snack. This might be a long video. We are going to be taking our time with this booster box. So full disclosure, we have not ripped any packs yet. We have seen some cards online, but we are going to be taking our time to just enjoy this this new set. And I play the game, so there's a lot of cards to learn in terms of like how do you use them, are they good, should you put them in your decks. Definitely always enchanted hunting, looking for the rarest cards, the enchanteds. Here are the pack arts for Archazia's Island. I feel like they should have used maybe a easier name to say. Some people are saying Archazia's. I don't know. Kind of a difficult name for a set. I feel like you should always keep sets easy to spell, easy to say. But anyways, without further ado, here's the first pack out of the box. Okay, out of order. Again, we have not seen any of these cards in person, so we are going to read a lot of these cards. Banish chosen character. Huh. This kind of reminds me of Dragonfire, but it's inkable. I can see this being really good in red-blue decks. We have Bucky. Bucky is back. When this character is banished in a challenge, you may draw a card. Kind of reminds me of Kuzco, good in Amethyst decks. Penny the Orphan. While you have a hero character in play, this character gains Ward. Okay. Ward is pretty prevalent in blue. We have Lady, which goes well with Tramp. While you have a character named Tramp in play, this character gains 1 lore. We have Susie, Master Seamstress. Just a vanilla card. We have Kakamora, 1/6. While you have another pirate character in play, this character gains Challenger +3. We have Snow White, Fairest in the Land. This character can't be challenged. Dang. You have to use a spell on her. That's interesting. I'm going to grab your swords would take her out, but I mean, there's like Rapunzel's tower and stuff that could buff her up. I'm sure the more that we get familiar with these cards, we can go quicker, but in the beginning, I really want to take my time, and this is the first set that they're introducing dual inks. There's no locations in this set, which is pretty nuts. Resist +1. This character can challenge readied characters. I like that. I do like that. Because, you know, there are things with Ward that it's like, how do I kill Prince John and the Muses? And this can do it. This can challenge readied characters. I like that. Return chosen character of yours to your hand. Magical maneuvers. We have Restoring the Crown. Exert all opposing characters. Whenever one of your characters banishes another character in a challenge this turn, gain 2 lore. I can see why this is 6 uninkable. You kind of would need a pretty strong board state before playing this. But gaining 2 lore, even if you just pull it off like twice, you're gaining 4 lore. So this is an interesting card. We have Wreck-It Ralph, Hero's Duty, 3/8. During your turn, whenever one of your other characters is banished, this character gets +1 lore this turn. Whoa! Wait a second. Is this the new code foils? Dang, I did not realize they changed the code foils. This is an upgrade. This makes cold foils look really nice. It's completely cold foil. Wow. Oh my. This is a Christmas dual ink card. Whenever this character quests, you may return chosen damaged character to their player's hand. Dang, okay. So like I said, we're going to be going kind of slow on this first box. We do have some other boxes we'll be opening. But I really do want to kind of immerse myself with these cards because when a new set comes out, it takes a lot of time to just get familiar with what the cards do. This has support. We have Queen of Hearts, Bucky. I mean, honestly, if I was watching someone's YouTube video, I'd be like, just rip them faster, man. I just want to see the hits. We have Jafar. But this is my first booster box, so we're going to be going kind of slow. Ward. Bodyguard. Okay, this is really good in blue steel. I can see this being pretty good in blue steel. Ward, and if you throw down like a Cogsworth, that could be like super hard to deal with. We have the Phantom Blot with Rush. Dang. That's a very strong card because Ruby gets a lot of benefits for challenging. We have Cusco in the purple-green with Evasive. At the start of your turn, choose one. Each player draws a card, or each player chooses and discards a card. I like that because purple is all about drawing, and green's all about like making other people discard. So I like how they give you that option. Interesting. But 4 on Inkable is, I don't know. The Family Madrigal. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck. You may reveal up to 1 Madrigal character card and up to 1 song card and put them in your hand. Put the rest on the top of your deck in any order. Wow! We just pulled, I think, the most expensive legendary in this set. Probably not as game-changing as like Maui Shark was last set, but from what, oh wow, it's actually like popping out here. Huh. Scrooge McDuck. Resourceful Miser, you may exert 4 items of yours to play this character for free. Okay, so you already have to have 4 items on the board. Maybe like 4 1-drops, popsicles, and whatnot. And then if you exert all of them, you can play this guy for free instead of on turn 4. So that's a lot of items you need to have in like this really item-saturated deck. And then you play Scrooge McDuck for free, 4/4. But I think this is why he's so good. When you play this character, look at the top 4 cards of your deck. You may reveal an item card and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your deck in any order. So he's basically doing like an aerial effect. So he comes out for free, 4/4 body, grabs an item that you might want, and you're also kind of filtering through your deck. I can see this being, I mean, Sapphire is all about like being able to search their deck for things that they're looking for. So I can see that being pretty useful. Okay. Shoot. Let's see. I guess we'll sleeve this one up a little bit. I know we're already 10 minutes in and we just opened up the second pack. But this is basically the speed that I would kind of go at if I wasn't really making a YouTube video. So if you want to just fast forward to the end and just see the hit ratios and all that, go for it. But if you want to kind of learn the cards with me, just sit back. This is card soldiers. While a damaged character is in play, this character gets +2 attack. Huh. I can see that being pretty good in like, especially maybe like Ruby Amber decks. We have Pain, 1/3. Toulouse, 1/3. We have Baymax all deflated. This character enters play exerted. Shh, look at his ability. Shh. Low battery. Sometimes you just have to appreciate some of these bulk cards. I mean, if you think about it, like the artist probably spent a very long time just doing each card. Peppa, Madrigal, Sensitive Sister, Clear Skies. Whenever one of or more of your characters sings a song, gain 1 lore. Ooh, that's a better Alan Rooster. I can see this being a pretty good card in Amber. Akela, 3/2. Okay, this I mean it is inkable and it has the same stats as like Calhoun. Interesting. We have Wendy Darling in the Amber Ruby. 5/7 evasive. Tell no tales. Whenever one of your other characters is banished, you may remove all damage from chosen character. Whenever one of your other characters is banished, you may remove all damage from chosen character. Okay. Interesting. Pretty strong stats. We have Mufasa, 4/4. Wow. This is kind of like a Lawrence, but I think still has really needed a card like this. 4/4. I mean, there's a lot of 3/3 things. 4/4 is definitely meant to be a challenger, stick on the board, can't be brawled. It can definitely be Zeused, but sometimes like it would avoid things like Smash, and 4 health is kind of hard to deal with sometimes. I think this would be a playable card, even though it has, people just kind of dismiss it, doesn't really have any effects to it, but it's inkable, 4/4 body, takes out things. I like it. Mother Gotho and Ruby Amethyst. Purple red. Now you've upset me. Whenever one of your characters challenges, you may move 1 damage counter from chosen character to chosen opposing character. I like the art on this. Look at this. We have Mother Gotho and Rapunzel here. Interesting how like she's like more in Ruby and she's more in Amethyst. Being able to move damage counters sometimes is quite useful. It bypasses resist as well. We have King of Hearts, 3/3. Picky Ruler, objectable state. Damaged characters can't challenge your characters. Wow. That's interesting. Interesting. Emerald has always had something with synergy with having damaged characters, the opposing person having damaged characters. Each player draws 3 cards. Show me more. Each player draws 3 cards. This is really good in Amethyst. I mean, obviously it's an Amethyst, but maybe aggro decks doesn't really care how many cards your opponent has. It's just trying to see as much little drops as it can get. So I can see this is a nice super rare. We have Elsa. Oh, I didn't know there was an Elsa in this set. Whenever this character quests, if you have a character named Anna in play, gain 1 lore. Huh. Oh, here's Lady here. Okay, for a 2-drop, and you're gaining 1 lore, but you have to have Anna. There has always been synergy with Elsa and Anna, and I think it's getting stronger and stronger of a deck to play an Anna and Elsa Frozen deck. Oh man, this is gonna be a long video, I can tell. If you guys are still watching, I appreciate you. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. I know we're going slow. We'll try to go a little quicker. Banish chosen character, Raja. Ooh, this is a Vanish card. So Vanish is the new ability where if an opponent chooses this character with an action, you have to banish Raja. So Fire the Cannons would kill him. Any sort of action that can like choose him kills Raja. So like even if a card says like give another character like +1 attack, he would have to die. So that's kind of a new mechanic in this set. I'm sure most folks who are savvy with Lorcana have learned that. Penny the Orphan, clever child. While you have a hero character in play, this character gains ward. Interesting. I noticed there are some Sapphire decks that synergize with heroes. Interesting. We have Lady, again, synergizing with Tramp. TikTok, almost got banned. Relentless Crocodile, looking for lunch. During your turn, this character gains evasive while a pirate character is in play. So if you play, this would be really good in a pirate deck, obviously. And Steel has a lot of pirates. Gaining evasive. Very strong body for a 5-drop. That's why I like Steel. Turn 5, boom, 5/6 body on the board. We have Marie, Favored Kitten. I'll show you. Whenever this character quests, you may give chosen character -2 attack this turn. -2 strength. I do appreciate like how much work goes into like who's holding Marie, you know, like, and then like even like looking outside the window and like Storyborn ally. All right, he's got evasive. I took care of everything. Whenever this character quests, another chosen character of yours gains evasive until the start of your next turn. Being able to give evasive to another character. We have Duchess, Elegant Feline, 3/2 body. We have Maurice. How on earth did that happen? When you play this character, you may banish chosen item of yours to draw a card. If the banished item is named Maurice's machine, you may also banish chosen character with 2 or less. That sounds like it would be like in a Ruby Sapphire deck. We have Dawson. Okay, trying to read every card is a bit much, to be honest. There's a lot to learn in this set. Amethyst Coil. During your turn, whenever a card is put into your inkwell, you may move 1 damage counter from chosen character to chosen opposing character. Holy smokes, that's actually quite good. It's a 3 uninkable, but a lot of people are not running item removal. Every single time you put a card into your inkwell, move 1 damage counter from chosen character to opposing character. That's super underrated. This would be really good in Blurple, Blue Amethyst. Yeah, that's a dangerous card because you can use it over and over again. So there's some cards in Sapphire where you're inking like 2, sometimes three cards a turn. Oh my, that just really helps Sapphire, because imagine if you had like 2 of these out. Oh my, that's actually, oh my, that's a really good card. Unconventional Tool, Honey Marin. We have Honey Lemon. Okay, there's just too many cards to read, I think. We have spaghetti dinner. And if you really need to, you can always pause the video. We have Mirabelle, Madrigal. This is Amber Amethyst, Evasive, Singer 5. Wow. Singer 5. Oh my. This is a strong card. You have to play it in Amber Amethyst. But you can play Along Came Zeus, you can sing A Whole New World, you can sing Grab Your... Actually, no, you can't sing A Whole New World or Grab Your Swords. Those are still songs. And Along Came Zeus. Dang! I don't know if there's any Amethyst card. I guess 5 cost singer cards in Amethyst? I'm not sure. This is going to take a while to organize. We have Steel Coil, Pascal, and Amber Amethyst. 3/3 Evasive. This is a very scary card in a hyper aggro deck because you're going to need to have like strength. I mean, like Storm Rage On only does 2 damage. You would need something like Banish or Strength of Raging Fire with 3 characters on board. I want to say there aren't a whole lot of spells that just do like 3 damage. So he's going to be questing for 3 unless the other person has an evasive character to challenge. That's a pretty good card in my opinion. We have Jasmine, 3/5. Whenever this character quests, if you have no cards in your hand, draw a card for each ally character you have in play. Inspired Researcher, 3/5, blue steel, 5 uninkable. Interesting. We have Gantu, okay. Experienced Enforcer, 2/4 body, 4 uninkable. Close all channels. When you play this character, characters can't exert to sing songs until the start of your next turn. Characters can't exert to sing songs, so you're stopping them from singing. Don't get any ideas. Each player pays 2 more ink to play actions or items. It doesn't stop them. Doesn't apply to song. Oh, because songs can't even... Oh, it doesn't apply to songs. Only actions. Okay, so if you wanted to do like a smash, instead of paying 3, you have to pay 5. It doesn't stop them from playing the action, but it costs more. 4 uninkable. I can see maybe running 1, maybe even 2 of these. Kind of similar to like a Pete effect. We have Water has memory. Look at the top 4 cards of chosen player's deck. Put 1 on the top of their deck and the rest on the bottom. That's actually quite good for 1. It's 1 uninkable. I know Sapphire struggles with having too many uninkables sometimes, but you're able to look at their top 4 and you already know what they're going to draw. You're choosing what they're going to draw, and you're picking out the other 3 cards that you don't want them to have, put it under their deck. So that is pretty good. Ooh. I like how this has like a little emerald thing to it going on here. But I think this will be used actually. Just because Sapphire usually focuses on kind of working with their own deck. But now if you can target someone else's deck, look at the top 4 cards, and let's say you want them to, you know, maybe they're looking for ink and you don't want them to have an inkable card, or I don't know. That's a pretty interesting card. Controlling what the other person will draw next. Very, very interesting. I mean, again, I don't know what deck I'm going to be focusing on. I don't know what Generally, I like Amethyst Steel. I like Amber Steel. I like a Ruby Amethyst. Mostly Amethyst and Steel decks are kind of my go-to. So much to give. Draw a card. Chosen character gains Bodyguard until the start of your next turn. Interesting. I like the little art on that one. You have all the little bolt characters there. We have Toby, 3/1. Dolores, 1-drop. Storyborn Ally Madrigal. I hear you whenever one of your characters sings a song. Chosen opponent reveals their hand. Wow. Oh, man. Now you get to see their whole hand. This is an interesting card. There is actually a lot of... If you have just information and you know what's in their hand and like you want to know if they have a Be Prepared, you want to know what their strategy is, I think this is going to be an underrated card. I can see the value in this. I know Diablo does that too. Okay, we need to sleeve up this Bell right now because this Bell will be used in all Sapphire decks. Bell, Apprentice, Inventor, Starborn, Hero, Princess, Inventor, 3/3 body. What a mess. During your turn, you may banish chosen item of yours to play this character for free. Turn 1, Popsicle. Banish the Popsicle, play Bell, 3/3 body on the board, turn 1. And she can already start singing 3-cost songs. Holy smokes. This card is gonna boost Sapphire so much. Pete, Pirates Gondro 1/2. Whenever you play an action that isn't a song, you may banish chosen item. That is actually quite good to kind of... We need more item removal because they're boosting a lot of Sapphire cards. Hey, Rambling Rooster. Look at that artwork. One thing I really appreciate about Lorcana is that they're not just like scenes from the movie. They're original art designs. We have Maurice's Machine. Breakdown. When this item is banished, you may return an item card with cost 2 or less from your discard to your hand. Definitely Ruby Sapphire. Ruby Coil, Crimson Spark. During your turn, whenever a card is put into the inkwell, chosen character gets -2 this turn. Ooh! As an item, being able to make an opponent... Oh, gets +2. Chosen character gets +2 strength. Whenever you ink a card. Whenever a card is put into your inkwell, and again, Sapphire can ink multiple times, chosen character gets +2. Dang! Let's say you inked 3 times in your Sapphire. You just gained +6 attack. Man, some of these cards are just meta changing everything. Another recitation. Whenever this character quests, you may return chosen damaged character to their player's hand. Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Basil. Oh man, so much text. Draw them out. Whenever this character quests, opposing damaged characters gain Reckless. Interesting. We still see this keyword Reckless, which you want your opponent to run into you, which is kind of an emerald thing. We have Pete, who's a shift 4. Floodborn, Villain, Pirate. We are starting to see more Floodborn synergy cards, pirate decks. Frightful Scheme. While this character is exerted, opposing characters can't exert to sing songs, and your pirate characters gain resist 1, including him, right? He's a pirate. 5/5. He's inkable, and there's already a strong Pete and steel, so he's... Wow. We have Akela, 3/2 code foil. Okay. I am going extremely slow. I don't think I've ever done a YouTube video this slow going through packs, but this is really the pace that I would probably be. This is me basically going at my own pace. While this character has no damage, she gets +3, 4/4. I can see her being good. Raja, the Vanish, Freckless, Storyborn Puppy. We have Drizella, 4/4, good stat line. Support. I mean, even though like certain cards again don't have like a bunch of text and a bunch of special abilities, don't undermine just a strong stat line. That's one thing I learned about Lorcana is sometimes the cards that you think are just vanilla and nothing special about it, 4/4 body is good. We have Bolt. Look at this cute artwork. Has support. Can quest for 2. I don't think this will see too much play, to be honest, but it's a cool looking card. We have Training Staff. Chosen character gains Challenger +2. Interesting. That can be useful. The Troubadour resists +1. Singer 4. This arguably could replace Ursula or Vanessa, but there's pros and cons to it. I don't really want to go all into it, but I think this will see a lot of play. I think this is a good card. I like it. Double Trouble. Deal 1 damage each deal 1 damage each to up to 2 chosen characters. Okay, that's interesting. Steel likes to have an AoE, area of effect kind of spell, so you're not actually, you're doing 1 damage to 2 different characters. You can't do 2 damage to the same character, but I like this. I think this will see play. We have Giant Cobra. Okay, this is a cool card. One, the artwork is pretty nuts. We have Jafar and his Giant Cobra here. Ghostly Serpent with Vanish. 4/4 body. And again, all the person has to do is just target it with a spell. But again, you can give this like Rush, right? I think if you can I guess you can't give it Ward. There's not a whole lot of things that give Ward, but Ward would actually prevent the Vanish effect, right? Mysterious Advantage. When you play this character, you may choose and discard a card to gain 2 lore. So you play it, you're already getting value out of it. When you play it, choose and discard a card to gain 2 lore. I don't like having to discard cards out of my hand, but anything that you play and you gain 2 lore for 3, if you play like a bunch of them, you're just gaining 2 lore and you can bounce him back and do it again. This will see a lot of play in Amethyst Steel for sure. Interesting. I like it. We have Mushu and the Ruby Steel. I like the whole dual ink gimmick that they're doing here. Whenever one of your character's challenges, they gain resist +2. During your turn, whenever one of your characters banishes another character in a challenge, gain 2 lore. What? That's so good. Okay. Whoa. Okay, let's say you drop this down on your board. Let's say you have a lot of ink already. Let's say you You have them in, you know, your character's already on the board, ready to challenge. They have some exerted things. Whenever one of your characters banishes another character in a challenge, gain 2 lore. And they gain resist for when they're challenging. This is a very, very interesting card. And I like his stat line. Starborn ally, dragon, and he's inkable. Okay, we finally have Mushu in Lorcana, and he is making an entrance. This is a very, very... Again, you have to set it up. You have to have characters ready to challenge. But again, it even applies to himself. That is a scary, scary card. I like it. We have Pongo, 5/5. Found you, you little rascal. At the start of your turn, look at the cards in your inkwell. You may play a puppy character there from there for free. Huh. Interesting. So if you want a puppy in your inkwell. Yellow, blue. We have Restoring Atlantis. Your characters can't be challenged until the start of your next turn. This is also one of the enchanted cards too. Okay, we are on our 8th pack. We are going at a turtle's pace right now. But we're enjoying it. If you guys are enjoying this content, and I'm sure I'll get a lot of criticism with going too slow, but make sure to like, comment, subscribe. We have King Stefan, Edgar Balthazar. Man, some of these are hard to pronounce, but 6/5 body is good. This is my family. Gain 1 lore. Draw a card. Ooh. This will be in hyper aggro decks. We have Freckless. When you play this character, chosen opposing character gets -1 strength this turn. Cheshire Cat, 4/3. When you play this character, you may deal 2 damage to chosen damaged character. Razul. Menacing Guard. My orders come from Jafar. When you play this character, if you have a character named Jafar in play, you may banish chosen item. Ooh. Jafar deck. Have Jafar in play. Play this. Banish an item. Kinda definitely needs to be in a Jafar deck, I think. I like it though. Sapphire Coil. Brilliant Shine. During your turn, whenever a card is put into your inkwell, you may give chosen character -2 strength this turn. Beagle Boys. Small Time Crooks. Look how he's about to throw the little one. Ruby, Sapphire, Storyborn Villain. Hurry it up. Whenever this character quests, chosen character of yours gains Rush and Resist this turn. Rush and Resist +1. Mr. Smee. 3 uninkable. Dreamborn Villain, Pirate Captain, Efficient Captain. Pipe up the crew. Whenever you play an action that isn't a song, you may ready chosen pirate character. Huh. That seems quite good. We have Lucky. Runt of the Litter, Storyborn Puppy, Follow My Voice. Whenever this character quests, look at the top 2 cards of your deck. You may reveal any number of puppy character cards and put them in your hand. Put the rest in the bottom of your deck in any order. Look at the artwork on that one. The Return of Hercules, Legendary. Each player may reveal a character card from their hand and play it for free. All right, we got our second legendary. I wonder if this will see play or not. And we have a trusty 2/2 support. I wonder if this will see play. Being able to play a character for free. Okay, let's move on here. If you guys are new to Lorcana, gotta say, organizing cards is time consuming. Takes a lot of organization for all the different rarities and what's playable and what do you want to sleeve and code foils. It's a lot of work. Dedicated Racer. Winning isn't everything. When this character is banished, you may remove up to 2 damage from chosen characters. Character. Grandmother Fa. Sprinted Elder. Whenever this character quests, you may give chosen character of yours +2 strength this turn. Interesting. Panic at Disco. High Strung Imp. 2/3. Starborn Ally. Startled Shriek. When you play this character, you may move up to 2 damage counters from chosen character to chosen opposing character. Matthias, Arendelle General, Starborn Ally Knight, 3/2 body, proud to serve. Your queen characters gain ward. Berlioz, 2/5. Hey, whoa, restoring the heart. Remove up to 3 damage from chosen character or location. Draw a card. Moana, evasive. Whenever this character challenges another character, another chosen character of yours gains +3 strength this turn. Perla, nimble seamstress, 3/2 evasive and support. Interesting. In Amber Emerald, we have Aladdin, Helping Hand. Whenever this character quests, you may play an ally character with cost 3 or less for free. An ally character with cost 3 or less for free. Put in the effort. While this character is exerted, your ally characters get +1 strength. Wow. Okay. You know what I'm thinking? This is gonna actually help maybe like a steel Aladdin deck with Ruby, right? You can shift onto this one as well. But ally characters, interesting. Floodborn Villain Queen, Yzma, above it all, 3/8, 7 inkable, shift 5, evasive. Back to work. Whenever another character is banished in a challenge, return that card to its player's hand. Then that player discards a card at random. That is a lot of text on a card. I think they make it smaller. Did they change the font? Yeah, they did to fit more. Purple Green. He's a tramp. Chosen character gets +1 strength this turn for each character you have in play. Man, there is a lot to learn. That's what I have to say. I mean, there's definitely a lot to learn. Definitely a lot of cards to look at here. My lighting's kind of weird. There we go. Cogsworth. While you have an item card in your discard, this character gets 2 strength. This synergizes so much with this bell. He gets +2 strength. He's a 5/3 just for having an item in your discard. We have Elsa, Trusted Sister. I do like this artwork. It would be cool to see it on an Elsa deck do well. Water has memory. Okay, we're starting to see some familiar cards now. We can move a little quicker. Roger Ratcliffe. There you go. Whenever this character quests, you may remove up to 1 damage from each of your puppy characters. Training Staff. Thunderbolt. Okay, I don't really remember who Thunderbolt is. Here's a little Dalmatian there. Wonder Dog, Puppy Shift. You may pay 3 ink to play this on one of your puppy characters. He can shift on any puppy character. Huh. Bodyguard. 3/7. Yeah, Amber Sapphire is the puppy deck for sure. That's pretty cool though. We have Hey, whoa. Expanded Consciousness, 1/5 body, shift 3, resist +1, clear your mind. When you play this character, put all cards from your hand into your inkwell face down and exerted. Okay, this is gonna take me a while to process this. This is why Sapphire is so complicated, but it says okay, so you shift on him, turn 3, resist 1, put all cards from your hand into your inkwell. Holy smokes! So let's say you have like a whole new world, maybe you have like 5 cards. You could just put all cards into your inkwell, empty your hand, and just have tons of ink. That is so dangerous. This card is gonna be so good. You gotta empty your hand, but you're putting down like sometimes three, maybe 4 cards into the inkwell, and then you're just ahead in resources by a lot. You can get to 10 ink very, very quickly with this Hey and the blue steel. Very strong card. Diablo in Amethyst Emerald. Evasive. Challenger +2. We have Cinderella. Storyborn Hero Princess 2/4. If the slipper fits, when you play this character, you may put an item card named the Glass Slipper from your discard on the bottom of your deck to gain 3 lore. Wow, this is really good in aggro. This is I love this synergy with the Glass Slipper for Cinderella. That is genius. So the Glass Slipper is an item. You have it in your discard, put it under your deck, and you're gaining 3 lore. Ancient Quest for 2. Quite good. And this is another character to be, another Cinderella to shift onto. Oh, man. Interesting. But again, you got to set up the combo with the Glass Slipper. We have Elsa, Ice Maker, Amethyst Sapphire, 7 uninkable, 5/5. Look at the artwork on this. Shift 4, Winter Wall. Whenever this character quests, you may exert chosen character. If you do, and you have a character named Anna in play, the chosen character can't ready until the start of the next turn. I like it. Super cool. We have Roger Ratcliffe from 101 Dalmatians. Okay, I keep saying we'll go a little bit faster. This lighting just seems a little off, I think. Maybe it's just too much lights going on here. Let's change my light setup here. Man, I really just like the symmetry though. Let's make it nice and symmetrical. I don't know. Okay, spaghetti dinner. I'm getting tired of reading too many cards, to be honest. There's a lot to learn. Rush 3-4. Get him. Your other character's name, Stabbington Brother, gain Rush. There's just too much to learn all at once. I think the smart thing maybe is just not learning all the cards and then, I don't know, just learning as you go, because there is just too many cards to learn. Like, I mean, I get that if you want to, like, theory craft your own deck, you homebrew your own sort of deck around cards, but man, there's just a lot of cards to learn. Sometimes it's smart to just see what other people are running, what cards are viable from last, and put them into your last meta deck. Return chosen damage character to their player's hand. Kakamora, Maurice's Machine. We have Fix It, Felix Jr. 4-4. We have Vanellope in the background. Let's get to work. Whenever you return a racer character card from your discard to your hand, you may ready chosen racer character. They can't quest for the rest of this turn. I like the artwork of the dual in colors. It's pretty cool. Thomas O'Malley, 4-2, feline charmer with ward. Kenai from Brother Bear, Magical Bear, Challenger +2, so like a 3-4. Wisdom of his story. During your turn, when this character is banished in a challenge, return this card to your hand and gain 1 lore. Wow. Return this card to your hand and gain 1 lore. This card is really good. Okay, he's only questing for 1, but when he's banished, you're gaining 1 lore, so you're usually getting banished. And 3-4 stat line, when you're challenging, is great. 3, he's inkable. I like it. This is a very good card. We have Mad Hatter, 3-5. Whenever a damaged character challenges another character, you may draw a card in the Christmas colors. And we have Churmander, 2-6, Creature of the Night. When you play this character, each opponent chooses and exerts one of their ready characters. They can't ready at the start of the next turn. 5 uninkable though. Very interesting. I feel like I say that for a lot of cards. Like, oh, interesting. That's a lot to take in though. The Matchmaker. When this character challenges another character, each opponent loses 1 lore. Tekka, Challenger +2. Storyborn Villain Deity. Pepper, Quick Thinking Puppy. In the Nick of Time. Whenever one of your puppy characters is banished, you may put that card into your inkwell face down and exerted. Yzma, Exasperated Schemer, 2-2 body, Storyborn Villain, Sorcerer. How shall I do it? When you play this character, you may draw a card, then choose and discard a card. Yzma. Calhoun, Tactical Advantage. When you play this character, you may choose and discard a card to give chosen opposing character -3 strength until the start of your next turn. Razoo, the Troubadour. I like this card. We have Mufasa, 4-4 body. We have Giant Cobra with Vanish. Lyle Tebris Ruke. Explosive. Once during your turn, whenever a card is put into your inkwell, deal 2 damage to each character in play. Wow, that's interesting. Good in Ruby, Sapphire. We have Merlin, Clever, Clairvoyant, 01. Prestigium. Whenever this character quests, name a card, then reveal the top card of your deck. If it is a named card, put it into your inkwell face down and exert it. Otherwise, put it on the top of your deck. Ruby Coil. I was just thinking, there are some cards that in Sapphire that kind of help you to know what's coming up next. So I can see how that has some synergy. This might be the slowest box opening on YouTube. We're just taking my sweet time here. Peppa, Madrigal. I like this one. Card Soldiers. We have Pain, Honey Lemon, okay, interesting. Has to do with Floodborn and shifting. Baymax, Miss Bianca, Unwavering Agent. Have a little faith. If you have an ally character in play, you pay 2 ink less to play this character. I like it because if you have an ally character, she's coming down on turn 4 with a 5/5 body. Turn 4, Dreamborn Hero. Sven, Keen Eye Reindeer Rush, Formidable Glare. When you play this character, chosen character gets -3 strength this turn. I like that he has Rush, and he's giving something -3 strength in the Blarpo decks. We have Cirque. First time we're seeing this one. Unruly Knight, 2/2, Quest for 2. Yokai Watch, Storyborn Villain, Inventor. Innovate, you pay 1 less to play characters using their shift ability. Wow. Again, morph is still a thing. Interesting. This will see play for sure. The Glass Slipper. There we have the Cinderella Slipper. We found it. Perfect pair. You may only have 2 copies of Glass Slipper in your deck. Search the Kingdom. Banish this item. Exert one of your Prince characters. Search your deck for a Princess character card and reveal it to all players. Put that card into your hand and shuffle your deck. Glass Slipper. Chernobog. Isabella Madrigal, questing for 4. I'm tired of perfect. Whenever one of your characters sings a song, this character can't be challenged to the start of your next turn. Wow. She's questing for 4. Again, 5 on Inkable is pretty high for Amber. But she cannot be challenged if one of your characters sang a song. Huh. That's quite good. We have Grandmother Fa, Panic, Matthias, Berlioz, Candlehead. When this character is banished, you may remove up to 2 damage from chosen character. Dr. Calico, Green-Eyed Man. Storyborn Villain 3/4. You're beginning to irk me. While this character has no damage, he gains resist +2. Wow, and this would be good in like Amber Amethyst because Amber can heal him up. This card is extremely good now that I'm really thinking about it. He has resist +2, if he has no damage. I like it. So good. Amber Coil. Healing Aura. During your turn, whenever a card is put into your ink well, you may remove up to 2 damage counters. Oh, here's Penny. Starborn Ally. Bolt's Person. Enduring Loyalty. Whenever you play this character, you may remove up to 2 damage from chosen character, and they gain resist +1 until the start of your next turn. Amethyst Coil, we talked about that one. It's a good one. We have Donald Duck, 1/1, Lively Pirate, 2 Uninkable, Dreamborn Hero Pirate. Duck of Action. Whenever this character is challenged, you may return an action card that isn't a song card from your discard to your hand. Ooh, Boat. Super rare. Shift 3, Super Dog 3/5, Floodborn Hero. Mark of Power. Whenever you ready this character, gain 1 lore for each other undamaged character you have in play. Banish chosen illusion character. For bolts there. I like that. It's just such a nice artwork. Orville. Storyborn Ally. Welcome aboard, folks. During your turn, while you have a character named Miss Bianca or Bernard in play, this character gains evasive. Orville. 4/3. Wow, we only have 2 legendaries so far. I'm not sure what the pull rates are for legendaries. Maybe 2 to 3, I'm guessing? 3 to 4? 3? Susie. Unconventional Tool. Honey Marin. I think this will see play. You're gaining 1 lore as long as they have an exerted character. Madame Medusa. Anastasia. Look at all these new cards. Kita. I like this song. It's so good. There's just a lot to learn. There's just so much to learn that it's a little overwhelming here. I do like this Mulan. When you play this character, you may draw a card, then choose and discard a card. Has Ward. So much to look at. Okay. I'm like reading it just in my head silently. I'm like, I forgot I'm making a video. I should probably read it out loud, I guess, right? Stabbington Brother. Treasure Guardian. Never seen this one. Untold Treasure. When you play this character, if you have an illusion character in play, you may draw a card. Ooh, actually he's a character. Interesting. I like this artwork. Look at Raja, like, and is that a Boo or something? And Iago. Wow. So like the Aladdin movie has a lot of vanished characters. That's cool. I like it. I like it. We have, I don't even know how to pronounce that. Whenever this character quest, you may banish shows an item of yours to draw a card. Man, there's just so many cool cards. Wake Up Alice. Return chosen damaged character to their player's hand. This is quite good. All you have to do is damage one of the big characters, and then boom, back to your hand. Trusty. Oh, Trusty. I don't think he'll be seeing much play. We have Bolt, Headstrong Dog, 1/3 body. There's no turning back. Whenever this character quests, if he has no damage, you may draw a card, then choose and discard a card. Peg. If you have 3 or more other characters in play, draw a card. Helga Sinclair, 2 uninkable, tough as nails, 0/4. Quick reflexes during your turn. During your turn, this character gains evasive. Ooh, Challenger +3. She's basically a 3/4 body and can gain evasive on turn 2. How is this card so good? I like it. This card is going to be in like a lot of steel decks. Ana, Icebreaker, support. Winter Ambush. When you play this character, chosen opposing character can't ready at the start of the next turn. Look how she's like throwing snowballs. That's pretty cool artwork. Tekash, shift 5, 12. 12? Cost 10? Whoa. Ancient Rage. During your turn, whenever an opposing character is exerted, banish them. During your turn, whenever an opposing character is exerted, banish them. Wow, that has so much synergy with exerting characters. I think Pinocchio is going to see play. But 12/12 body? 10 inkable? Shift 7? Oh, Bagheera. This is actually a very strong legendary card. For Steel 4/3 Storyborn Ally Bodyguard, you've got to be brave. During an opponent's turn, when this character is banished, deal 2 damage to each opposing character. Whoa. Interesting. So he's Bodyguard. He dies on their turn, deals 2 damage, basically like a grab your sword to the rest of the opponents. And then this is actually an interesting card too. Baymax Giant Robot, Universal Shift. So he can shift on any one of your characters for 4 ink. Fundamentally improved when you play this character. If you use shift to play him, remove all damage from him. So he's got to be an Emerald Sapphire, but he removes all damage from basically any of your characters because he can shift onto any character. I like that. I like that idea. Again, he's kind of locked into Sapphire Emerald. And I do like this Bagheera legendary. So we are up to 3 legendaries from this box. Let me get a drink of water. This is a lot. This is a marathon here. Toby Maguire. Dolores Madrigal. Belle. Oh, we need to sleeve this one. This is going to be in all Sapphire decks. All Sapphire decks. Easily. Pete. Whenever you play an action that isn't a song, you may banish chosen item. Okay, that's quite good for banishing items. King Stefan, Bolt. We have Coda, 2/2, questing for 3. Interesting. What does he have there? Fish or something? Interesting. Question for 3. I mean, this is basically gonna replace Piglet. I just realized that. This is... Oh no, Piglet is cost 2. Never mind. It's not gonna replace Piglet. Gizmoduck. Resist +1. Blathering Blatherskite. Blatherskite. This character can challenge ready damaged characters. Magical maneuvers. Return chosen character of yours to your hand. Exert chosen character. I like it. I mean, you do have to return something to your hand, but that's not always a bad thing. In the bounce idea. Perdita. Who's next? Puppy Deck, Amber, Sapphire. We have Lady, Shift 3. A lot of dogs in this set. We have Daisy Duck. Once during your turn, whenever a card is put into your inkwell, chosen opposing character. Opponent chooses one of their characters and returns that card to their hand. Okay, I don't understand it. Code foil. Well, just a lot of text to read there. 6/5 body, 8 uninkable. Man, they really upped their game on the code foils. Calhoun. Cybug. That's the first time we're seeing Cybug. Hive Mind. This character gets +1 strength for each other character you have in play. Tanana. Robin Hood. For detail. Support. I think support is a little underrated now. Whenever he quests, you're giving 3 strength to one of your other characters. Pacha 3/2. While you have more cards in your hand than each opponent, this character gets +2 lore. Dr. Calico, Green-Eyed Man. We talked about this one. This will be in a lot of steel decks. Maybe Sapphire Blue. I was just thinking about Sapphire Blue. We have Lady Cluck, Protective Confident, 2/7 Bodyguard with Ward. Bodyguard and Ward. She can't just be Zeused. She has Ward. Perla. Evasive and Support. We have Maurice's Machine. Cusco as a whale. Temporary whale. Starborn King. Don't you say a word. Once during your turn, whenever a card is put into your inkwell, you may return chosen character, item, or location with cost 2 or less to their player's hand. Then that player draws a card. Okay. We have Tramp. First time we're seeing this one. If you have a character named Lady in play, you pay 1 less ink to play this character. No time for wisecracks. When you play this character, chosen character of yours gets +1 strength this turn for each other character you have in play. Peg 2/4. If you have 3 or more other characters in play, draw a card. So, I mean, this is how I normally would make a deck, is give it some time. Let the people who are really good at, like, making decks kind of come up with their own deck ideas. They post their deck ideas, and you can kind of, like, get an idea of how the deck functions and what cards they're playing. It's a little easier to learn from other people who know how to put decks together. But there is definitely a lot of new cards that are going to be seeing play. Mad Grin. When you play this character, you may deal 2 damage to chosen damaged character. Bolt. Some of these are I'm rereading, but it's helping me to remember what they do. We have Peg, Helga Sinclair. I like this one a lot. This is one of the Helga Sinclair, Pascal. We have Beast. Banish 2 of your items. Deal 5 damage to chosen character. We have a legendary coming up. Minnie Mouse. Whenever you play a character, this character gets 1 lore this turn. Whenever this character quests, chosen opposing character loses strength equal to this character's lore until the start of your next turn. Okay, so this is good in playing a lot of characters then. Wow, this Minnie Mouse will see play. We have a Calhoun. This is a good card. We have 4 legendaries. This is a good box. 4 legendaries. We'll see this in like Amber decks that try to go really wide, and then you play a lot of 1-drop low cards, and she gains lore based on how many characters you played. Interesting card. Roger Ratcliffe. We have Cogsworth. Treasure Guardian. Water has memory. He's a tramp. Akela. We have Baymax. Ruby Coil. Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Tuck Tuck. Bodyguard resist +2. Jafar. That's pretty good. Super rare. And we have the Matchmaker. Trusty, the Matchmaker, Tika, Moana, Yzma, TikTok, Sapphire Coil, Denahi, Emerald Coil, Hades, Rare, Amethyst Ruby, Shere Khan. You play this character, discard your hand. Wow, he's questing for 4. Pepper. Oh shoot, we didn't finish this one here. We have Moana, Hero, K9, Jafar, Snow White, Mufasa, Shift 5, Evasive, Resist +1. That's actually really cool artwork. Mittens, Maid Marian, Tika. Okay, we gotta finish up quickly because my phone is running out of space here. We have Yzma, Robin Hood, Pacha, So Much to Give, Orville, Wendy Darling, Double Trouble. We have Mother Gothel, Devil's Eye Diamond, the Queen. Choose 3 cards from chosen opponent's discard and put them on the bottom of your deck to gain 3 lore. If any princess cards were moved this way, gain 4 lore instead. Okay, we have 5 legendaries. Sheesh. 5 legendaries from this box. We have Pepper, Hero, Miss Bianca, Mr. Smee, Baymax, Rare, Restoring Atlantis, and Yzma. Okay, so that is it for this box, guys. 5 legendaries. The Queen, Minnie Mouse, Bagheera, The Return of Hercules, and Scrooge McDuck. Great box if you ask me. That is it for this video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching.